Let's see how we can like what is in dialog light dismiss, bringing a nice popover API feature to dialog. Okay, so dialog closed by, this feature is again, I guess dialog is not yet supported by Safari and is supported by other browsers. One of the nice feature introduced by Popover API is the light dismiss behavior of popover. Okay, this lets user close a popover by clicking outside of popover. That's interesting. Right now you can open it from the button and you can close it with the button, right? But you don't have a behavior of background click. So outside of the popover on the backdrop or by pressing the escape key from Chrome 134, this light dismiss behavior is also available on dialog through the new closed by attribute which controls the behavior. So if you have a dialog, you can say closed by none, no user triggered closing of dialog at all. This is the default behavior. Second is dialog closed by closure request, pressing escape or other close trigger closes the dialog. Close. And other is dialog closed by any, clicking outside the dialog or pressing escape closes the dialog, similar to popover auto behavior. Popover auto we have not seen, I guess we missed it in the last one, so let's try this one. So if you are here and if you say popover and here popover is there, and if you click this, I guess auto behavior is by default. Okay, interesting. So we should be able to dismiss it with a here, close by this, close by any. Okay, so let's try this. So if we say show this and we click outside, closed by none, no light dismiss, only manual click allowed. Okay, next is closed by. So if you click this, you don't, but whereas if you escape with this, you are able to escape, and if you do this, you are able to escape, you are able to close outside, and you are able to close manually. So there are three different labels to it. We'll see how they have implemented this. So there is a dialog and it says ID of my dialog and closed by set to none by default. So let's practice this. Closed by is equals to none, and then there would be user request and any, I guess. So let's check that. Sorry, close request will close it or any would close it. And dialog light dismiss with the code closed by, and if you see, this is the info, and then there is a horizontal line light dismiss behavior, and then there is a form which has a label, and this label exists till here, and then we have another label which exists till here, and then we have another label which exists till here, right? So there are three different labels, and in that there is a radio, input type radio, and name is closed by, and value is none, and none is checked. Closed by this no light, only decided, right? And then there is a radio closed by name, and value is close request, and here the value is any. So these are the three different values of closed by. And then there is a manual close, alternative close the dialog manually with this button, my dialog close show. Okay, so there would be a code in JavaScript. So here we are doing document.query select all input type radio, name closed by for each input, add a event listener to change document.query selector, dialog dot set attribute closed by to input dot value whatever is set. So we can set attribute on closed by itself. So that's interesting behavior. You can have none, you can have close request, and you can have any. So let's close this.